got today's mail call. This is more pieces to complete more of the core figures that I have. Today we're going to be completing Brickwall. I changed his O-ring last night, and this is the final core figure that to get pieces for. And he looks pretty good. He still looks pretty good shape. Again, I remember playing with him. I think I'm pretty sure because of the star in the middle, I made him Russian. But he was a good guy though. But I mean they are quite similar construction on the G.I. Joes. And they're not terrible, but I mean, he's a little bit loose, but for the most part not too bad. Anyway, let's open this up and see. Everything inside here was wrapped up really nicely and bubble wrapped, and I did cut it open and make sure everything was there. So the other piece didn't fall out of there. Get out of there! Come on, there it goes. All right, so this is he's got some kind of shield, which to me was always kind of funky looking, and then he got this little I really don't know what this is, I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking they got maybe Captain Gridirons, football grenades, I don't know. But I remember when I lost this. I remember, and I don't know how I remember or even why, but I remember when I lost it. I was outside in my backyard. I was near my sandbox, and I had him on the tank, and it just popped out of his hand. Podcat. It just popped out of his hand and completely disappeared on the ground. Like I mean, and I was like practically sitting on the ground, just pushing my tank around, and it just popped out of his hand and just completely disappeared. And that was just so weird to me, and I don't know, like when I saw that, I don't know why that memory popped up in my head, but it's funny how memory works, you know. But yeah, I don't really know what this is. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is it's grenades he tosses or something. Or maybe some kind of like weighted whip or something. I don't know. I mean, if you throw your grenades, then you can use that as a shield, I guess. I don't know. From what I think I put, I think I used it as a like a club when I was a kid. But I do remember playing with him. I remember he was on my tank. And that bounced out of his hand, and it's still weird to think about how quickly it just disappeared in the yard. I mean, I was on the ground. I guess it's kind of grass color, and it was around my sandbox, so and just no telling. But anyway, this is a Brickwall. He doesn't look all banged up. He looks pretty good. And like I said, I changed his O-ring last night, and to change their O-rings, I mean, it's just like G.I. Joe. I think I done changed all their O-rings. I don't think I have any other ones that need it. But, I have all 8 of the core figures now, for the most part, complete. There's a couple of them that I couldn't find their original weapons or in the original color, or the versions that I had, like Flashfire had a yellow backpack and a blue flamethrower, but all I can find I found his yellow backpack, but I can't find the blue one, so I bought a black one and called it a day. And then Hammer, his guns are correct, but his backpack was green, and I have a black one for him, but it's fine. Maybe eventually I'll find a green one, and maybe I'll eventually find a blue. And then my next goal is I had Boomerang Billy when I was a kid. And the version that I had was black and blue. And then he had blue boomerangs, and he had a I can't remember what else he had. But I found it online. I found them online. I can't find one complete, but there is another version of them that I actually kind of like, and I think I had that I kind of like a little better. So I'm probably going to wind up just getting that version of him. He's a little more wacky, zany look to him. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. This is Brick Wall. Now he's complete. And this is the last one of the ones I needed to complete and get all the parts for. And like I said, my goal, I don't know, is to I'm thinking about getting their tank and putting them all on it, just putting the ones that I have on it, or get one of those trays from Toy Gear and just putting them all on that 12 slot tray and just have just 12 core, the most of the ones that I can remember anyway. Because I got 8, and I'd only need 4 more. And then if I'm getting Boomerang Billy, because I remember him, that'd only make it 3. So, and there's a couple of ones that I've seen on there that I do remember. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Mr. S, if you're watching this, I miss you, buddy. And you're starting school pretty soon. I know, going to big middle schooler. I know you're kind of nervous about it, but don't be. You're going to do just fine. And this will be out in the museum if you want to see them. Usually, always, every time you walk in the door, you always go, "Hey, where's that one you just got?" Well, he's out there in the Joe room. I don't know if they call it a Joe room or a museum or toy room or collection room. I'm still, for now, I just call it the Joe room because it's mostly G.I. Joe. But it's mostly G.I. Joe, followed closely by Star Wars. But anyway, again, rambling on, sorry. This is Brick Wall, finally completed. I'm happy, and everybody have a great day, great week, and the core.